So what are the 3 most important golf rangefinder buying tips? Well, if you're thinking of buying a golf rangefinder, I've got 3 tips that you need to know before you spend any money. And make sure you stick around for number 3. If you get this one wrong, you could end up getting disqualified through my next monthly medal. So if you're a beginner golfer, you might have heard about rangefinders, or perhaps you've been playing a while and you're not quite sure what they do or how they can help your game. Well, don't worry, I'm Craig from Fun Golf, and I'm here to make sure that you know exactly what they are, how to make the right decisions, and if you make that purchase, how they can help your game. So what is a golf rangefinder and how does it work? Well, there are 2 different types of rangefinders which are used in golf: laser rangefinders and GPS rangefinders. Laser rangefinders are the most popular and work by emitting a laser towards the object on a golf course, such as a flag. The laser then hits the flag, returns to the rangefinder, and then calculates the time taken to return, and it gives you a distance measurement on your display. GPS rangefinders work a bit like a watch, and they download course information onto a rangefinder, providing you with distance information depending on where you are in the course. GPS rangefinders can be quicker, but they might not be as accurate. So, to start me off with buying tip number 1, make sure you buy a laser rangefinder. These are by far the most accurate in comparison to GPS rangefinders. Isn't that why you bought a rangefinder after all? You want accurate measurements for your next shot. The next most important feature to get when buying a rangefinder is to make sure it has pin seeker technology with a Vibrate function. Now, the name of this function will change depending on how different rangefinder companies explain it, but in essence it's the name for technology that lets you know you've locked onto your target and not other objects in the background. So for example, if you're trying to get a distance to the flag and there are lots of trees around the back of the green, then this technology helps the rangefinder to focus on the flag and provide a quick and accurate reading. Some more expensive models have additional features which lock onto the target to give even better accuracy. But at the most basic level, pin seeker and Vibrate functions will be absolutely fine. So tip number 2 is to make sure you find a rangefinder that will vibrate when you fix onto your target. Now, I've been watching in some other reviews and they've got really hung up on the time different models take to return a measurement. Now, in the majority of models I've tried, there's no real delay, but if you're concerned, it's probably worth checking out the reviews of the model you're interested in and seeing what they say. Most recently, I tested out the Peak Pulse rangefinder and the ShotScope Pro L1. They were both really good and both returned a reading straight away. If you're interested in my review of this ShotScope rangefinder, have a look at this video, but not until you've heard the 3rd and most important buying tip. So now onto my 3rd and most important rangefinder buying tip. But before I do, if you're getting any value from this video, it'd be really helpful if you could find that like button below and give it a gentle tap. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe. Now onto tip number 3. Your golf rangefinder must have slope technology that can be turned on and off. Most good golf rangefinders will have a function where you can accurately calculate the distance to any target, taking slopes into consideration. But why is this the most important buying tip, I hear you ask? Well, you must be aware that using the slope function in golf is illegal in competition under the rules of golf. So if you use it in your monthly medal, you could get disqualified. You must be able to make sure that the slope function can be turned on and off. This way, it will be fine to use in practice with it on, and in competitions with it off. So you can use it in different types of games you play. I hope you've enjoyed these rangefinder buying tips. Have fun playing golf, and I'll catch you in the next one.